everyone. Hope you're keeping in the best of your health and enjoying your online studies. So, let's add another chapter to your studies. Hope your mobile data is on. So, I think it struck to you I have stressed on the word data. How do we actually pronounce it? Data or data? It is data in British English. It is data in American English. Now, let us see why are we stressing on this word. Suppose I say you are in class 11. You are studying IP. You might be a commerce student. You might be a science student. Right? So, I have written so many things. Are these data? Yes. 11, IP, commerce, science. Data. Names of subject, names of stream, numbers. All of these are data. I am speaking to you. Is this data? Yes. Audio data. So, everything in the world is actually data of different formats. And your Python also deals with data. Hence, we are into this chapter, data handling using Python NumPy. But before moving on to NumPy, you need to know what is data. So, this chapter is basically introduction to data. So, ready for it? But please learn with a smile so that you enjoy your studies. Let's move forward and let's see what do we have here. In this chapter, we are going to learn about what is data, purpose of data, types of data, data processing cycle, and very important factor, the total marks of this chapter is 15. Very important chapter indeed. What is data? You can already see the different types of data given here. So what is data? Raw facts and figures. Yes, in my first slide I already said 11, commerce, science, IP. I have changed the pattern now. What will a person understand if I say this? But if I say in class 11, IP is taught in commerce and science. Now this is becoming a full information. But that is only when I converted the data into sentences. Right? Obviously, they will gain a meaning only when calculations are being done, sorting is being done, or they are being processed. As I said, they are of the following types. Everything is in the form of data. And they are processed to give information. Only when data is processed, we get the information. Then what is the purpose of data? The very first purpose is we are gaining information from data. It helps in the process of decision making, right? I need to make a decision. We need to know whether you will be placed in commerce or science. So what is the data there? In that particular case, your marks. Right? Of board examination of class 10. So, once I get your marks, I can make the decision whether you will be in commerce or in science. So, I need solutions to my problems. Data is required. For that, it helps in calculation. Whether you are studying physics, whether you are studying chemistry, whether you are studying say eco, any of the subjects, maths, the main one, any of the subjects, obviously, if you are given a problem, you are given data also in that particular problem. Then only you can solve that problem. Right? And research activities cannot go without data. You need substantial data to carry out research work. What are the different kinds of data we have? Structured, which is following a particular pattern. Unstructured, without a pattern. So, suppose I take the case of your report card. Say report card. So, what happens here? Is it happens that you cannot understand which is your term 1 marks, term 2 marks or session ending marks? No. Because in your report card, everything follows a particular pattern. Right? So, it is structured. Unstructured, I am speaking. My tone might vary. I might speak in a higher tone, in a lower tone. So, my audio data is unstructured. Hence, we can say that data can be divided into structured and unstructured data. So, this is the example. We see once again a tabular format, structured, everything else in unstructured out here. Especially this might catch your interest as half of your data, mobile data goes into Facebook data, Twitter data and Instagram data. You keep posting pictures, right? Video, audio. So is it so that what your friend is posting, you are posting the same thing? No, the data is varying. Hence, they all come under unstructured data. Right? Next. Data processing cycle. Now, you need a particular process to convert data into useful information. And that is exactly the work of data processing cycle. What are the activities involved? Input, processing, output. IPO, which is a very common term used in computer systems also. Input devices, CPU, output devices. Data also follows the process of IPO and gets converted into information. In fact, every system follows the same. The input, process, output cycle. A very common example, as you can understand. Tea is getting prepared. So, you have the input, the water, it is being boiled. That is the process. Putting the tea, process. Finally, you are getting the output as the prepared tea. And you can put milk later on. The process might differ. Different people make tea in different manners. But the inputs and outputs, they remain the same. Right? So, similarly, what we find is that data processing cycle also comprises of these things. So, what are they? We have a data collection which serves as the input, which is being processed, gives the output. Finally, it is stored somewhere. Again, that becomes the data collection, source for data collection. Here also we are seeing, please wait while we process your data. Yes, you get this particular comment whenever you try to, actually you are filling a form. So, your form is your input. The system says, please wait, your data is being processed. And finally, you are getting the output, that is your form is being filled. So, this is the complete cycle. Data is collected, input, processed, output, and it is stored somewhere. Finally, we are here where you need to analyze whether you have understood the following. What are they? What is data? Raw facts and figures. Purpose of data. Convert into information. Problem solving, decision making, types of data, structured, unstructured, and the data processing cycle, which comprises of the input, processing, output cycle. Hope your smile is still there, because when you enjoy your studies, you can really do wonders in your results, right? So that will be the output, processing, is the way you study, right? And your interests and everything. Your smile is also one of the inputs in order to get a good output. You have to keep a happy mind, right? So, next, we will be dealing with the statistical methods for understanding data. Till then, be happy. Keep learning online. Okay? Bye for now.